Fish on. Oh, cracking. That's what it's all about, guys. What an absolutely stunning roach. That's the first roach I've had in ages fishing generally. It's absolutely beautiful. That just on a little bread flake. I've not actually fished this swim before. There's normally always someone in it, so I'm a bit lucky today. Morning, guys. Andy the Budget Angler here. Just out on my local river, and I'm not lure fishing for a change. We've had seen some real changes in the river the last couple of weeks. We've had tons and tons of rain, and it's very, very welcome. But it just means that it's a lot higher than it was all through summer and autumn. I suppose we're still in autumn, really. It's the end of November, and it hasn't got cold at all. You can't call this winter. I've got this hat on, and I don't really need it. I'm burning up here, so I'm going to whip that off in a minute. But yeah, so gonna just fish me 13-foot angling direct rod, Centrepin, quite a heavy float to kind of battle some of the flow, and I've got a few slices of bread. And I mean, you know what I'm after on a day like this. It'll be some nice roach and nice chub. If I can get a nice, you know, a chub sort of over a pound, that'd be a winner for me, especially on the flexible 13-footer. Great fun in the fast flowing water, and I've not done any sort of, well, you know, what you consider sort of bait fishing for ages, so really looking forward to doing it. And it's nice to have a morning at the weekend spare for a change. Fish on. And I almost missed it because I was getting a loop in my line. Well, it doesn't feel like a bad one either. Not huge, but he's staying deep. Oh, it's a lovely chub. To move down, get out from under this tree. This is not going well. Well, how about that then, guys? That is an absolute cracker. That's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Absolute lovely chub. Not really fat, but I think it's still got to do a bit of feeding up for winter, but absolutely lovely. Fish on. Oh, it doesn't feel like a bad one either. Go on, be another roach. Nope. Chub. There you go, guys. Lovely little chub there. These little beaties have been plaguing me with the light lures recently. Fish on. Another absolutely excellent hand-sized roach. Absolutely fantastic fun in the fast flowing water, and they're really beautiful in this sort of weak sunlight. Cracking. Oh. Another cracking little roach. They're absolutely brilliant. Oh, another good fish. Oh, I think that's a roach. There you go, guys. What about that? Bigger bit of bread, bigger roach. Absolutely fantastic. I just love these fishes. Oh, it's just, I'm so happy with this. Fish on. There you go, guys. Another cracking little roach there. Absolutely fantastic. And another one. Right, we need a little dace now, I think. Oh, it's a good one. Just a swinger. Another absolutely clonking roach. Fantastic. Pretty much a fisher chuck now, guys. Absolutely brilliant. Fish on. Them swans are a bit of a plague, but they seem to be departing now. Another cracking roach. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, I saw him whack it, sort of nudge the bread with his nose. It sort of, the bread was a bit of a buoyant bit. Another lovely roach though. Well, this is what budget angling's all about. A couple of slices of bread, Centrepin, homemade float, and an entry-level rod and reel. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, there's a kingfisher in the tree up there, guys. I don't know if you can see it. You won't be able to see it, not on the GoPro, but on that overhanging tree, there's a beautiful kingfisher just sat up there. Fabulous. Another one. That kingfisher's brought me a bit of luck. So that's the kill zone right there under that tree, I think. I mean, it's just pretty much every time it gets under there, I'll get a bite. They are in absolutely cracking condition. That's probably overexposed now with the sun behind me. The sun's come out unexpectedly. It was supposed to be a really crap weather today. Yeah, talk about serendipitous. Absolutely brilliant. And again, almost missed him when I was mending the line. Oh, it's a little chublet. Lovely little thing there, absolutely little torpedo. I wouldn't mind one of his bigger brothers, to be honest. Oh, another feisty fish. Oh, this one feels a little bit better. Another absolutely amazing roach. He went absolutely mad. I thought it was going to be a chub. He really pulling hard. And we're in again. This is great. Oh, what is this? That is amazing. A gudgeon, and a massive gudgeon at that. Absolutely fantastic. It's, some people call them the Essex rainbow barbel. Well, what a session that turned out to be. Apologies for filming this in my spare room again. I try not to do that. I like to film when I'm out in the bank, but I had to dash off and meet a mate for lunch. But I think I said it when I caught one of the fish. That is absolutely budget angling at its purest. That's what it's all about for me. None of that gear was expensive. That was just the it's an angling direct rod. It's a Centrepin. It's a damn one. I think I paid about 50 quid for it a couple of years ago, but they have gone up a little bit, but they're still entry level. If you want a sort of a reasonable Centrepin, you know, they run to a lot of money, so I don't consider that to be super expensive, although that is a lot of money for me. I mean, 50 quid ain't to be sneezed at, to be honest, and I suspect you could get some from abroad, but I've not tried, because I just got that one as a recommendation, and I've never looked back with it. It's great for me. So yeah, and it's a 13-foot angling direct float rod. I can't remember what they call it, but yeah, I mean that was just great. Bit of bread. I mean, that's a 10-minute walk from my house. That river. I really am lucky to have it on my doorstep, and yeah, just sessions like that. Just yeah, really just make it all worthwhile. It was so nice to get out this morning. It was, you know, the weather turned out much better than I was expecting. It was forecast to be terrible, and it was absolutely lovely. The sun was out. Yeah, I can't. Just sometimes those days just sort of, yeah, really good days, and I think that's going to be one that sticks in my memory. It's going to be one I'll draw on sort of when, if times are tough or I'm feeling a bit low, I'll think back to some of the nice fishing sessions I've had, and that'll be one. Yeah, just sort of, yeah, that sort of splash pool but bottom of the weir, I caught those roach. I mean, it's just sort of amazing. It's not deep, but it's nice and oxygenated, and yeah, it was just, you know, for a while there was a fish a chuck, absolutely brilliant. But I am waffling as usual, so hopefully you've enjoyed that as much as I've enjoyed making it, because that was ace for me. Thanks very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, consider hitting that thumbs up. Please drop me a sub if you're catching this for the first time, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers guys, fish on.